Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is Abdullah Najimi. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and as well as click on bell button in order to receive the lectures on time. So as we have studied, there are four important points in ism. Today we are going to study the first important point, which is called jins. So we have studied that the jins is divided into two parts. So the first point is called mudhakar. Mudhakar means male or masculine. And the second category is called mu'annas. Mu'annas means feminine or female. Those asma which they are female or feminine. And mudhakar are those asma which they are masculine or male. So I hope you have understood. So right now we are not going to study mudhakar. So we will study mudhakar at the end of lecture. Right now we will study and focus on mu'annas only. So for further explanation, so let us come to this page. So mu'annas, these three are girls. So they are considered as a mu'annas because they are female, they are feminine. For example, Fatima, Aisha, Zainab. They are all considered as a mu'annas in Arabic. So I hope you have understood. So in the mudhakar, so these three asma, for example, Zaid, Muhammad, Hamza, these three are mudhakar. They are male, they are masculines, so they are considered as a mudhakar. And we will further enlighten mudhakar at the end of our lecture. So mu'annas is divided again into two parts. True mu'annas and untrue mu'annas. So what are true mu'annas and untrue mu'annas? So in Arabic language, all asma, they are either mudhakar or mu'annas. So these three girls, which their names are Fatima, Aisha, and Zainab, they are mu'annas, but what type mu'annas? True. I will write here true mu'annas. These are true mu'annas because they are human beings. So they are female, they are girls. That's why we call it, or we consider it as a mu'annas. What type of mu'annas? True. So what are untrue mu'annas? Let us enlighten it here. Untrue mu'annas. So here, as we see these photos like qalam, shajara, kitab, madrasa. These are also asma. They are nouns. What type of nouns? Here are some muzakkar asma in this page, as you see, and there are some mu'annas. So, but in general, this page is, these photos are untrue. They are either untrue mu'annas or untrue muzakkar because they are not human beings. So I hope you have understood. So untrue asma are divided into two parts. The first one is called signed. Signed one. And the second category is called exceptions. So we will study exceptions at the end of lecture. Right now, let us enlighten the signed one. So those asma, if their end point is Taitanese, they are considered those untrue asma. Those untrue mu'annas asma, which their end point is Taitanese, they are considered as a mu'annas. So we have 90% Arabic words or asma which they are end with ta tanis. So let me come here. Shajara. Whether shajara, this shajara tree, whether it is mudhakkar or muannas, so we call it. So it has ta tanis at the end. So that's why we call it. It's muannas. In fact, it's neither male nor female. So what type of untrue muannas is this? Signed one. It has a sign. Ta tanis. It's a sign. It shows that it is muannas. It's female or it's feminine. So I hope you have understood. So same here we have madrasa. In madrasa, there is ta tanis at the end. From this ta tanis, we should understand that madrasa, it's muannas. What type of muannas? Untrue muannas. What type of untrue muannas? Whether it's from exceptions or the signed one. It's from the signed one. What is the sign? It is ta tanis. So I hope you have understood. So in the second sign is called alif tanis. Alif tanis. So right now we are not going to study this, the second sign. We will study it in advanced classes. So right now, so let us come to mudhakkar. So mudhakkar is also divided into two parts. The first one is called true mudhakkar, as we have studied, and untrue. True mudhakkar. So let me come again to this page. As we see these three guys, these three boys, Zaid, Muhammad, Hamza, they are mudhakkar. What type of mudhakkar? True. Why we call it true? Because they are human beings. They are males. So that's why we call it true mudhakkar. So, and what is untrue mudhakkar? So if we see here, this pen, qalam. Qalam doesn't have ta tanis at the end. So that's why we call it mudhakkar. What type of mudhakkar? Untrue mudhakkar. So in here, as we see kitab, kitab doesn't have ta tanis at the end. So that's why we call it mudhakkar. What type of mudhakkar? Untrue. So there is a point in true mudhakkar and in true muannas. So we don't care about ta tanis, whether if they have ta tanis or not. For example, so let us see here. Generally, all female nouns they have ta tanis at the end. But if any female ism, if it doesn't have ta tanis, so it doesn't matter. But still, it will be considered as a muannas. True muannas. For example, Zainab. Zainab doesn't have ta tanis at the end, so it doesn't mean that it is mudhakkar. It is the name of a girl, so it is muannas. What type of muannas? True. In fact, she is a human being and she is a girl, so she is muannas. Zainab is muannas. What type of muannas? The true one. So I hope you have understood. And there is Hamza. So Hamza is name of a boy, so it has ta tanis at the end. So it doesn't mean that Hamza it's female or it's muannas. No, it's mudhakkar. It is mudhakkar. What type of mudhakkar? Haqiqi, because he is a human being and Hamza is his name. So I hope you have understood. So right now, let us come to exceptions. There are some nouns which they look like mudhakkar, but they are not considered as a mudhakkar. They are considered as a muannas. So the first category is fire. Fire's names. They are muannas. What type of muannas? Untrue. What type of untrue? From the exceptions. The second one is weather. Weather's names. They look like mudhakkar, but still it will be muannas. The third category is wine's name. So it's muannas. The fourth category is cities, and countries. Generally, we can say they are considered as a mu'annas. For example, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Riyadh, Masr, all of them are mu'annas. The fifth category, pair, parts of our body. So we have 2 eyes, 2 hands, and 2 feet. So these 2 body parts are considered as a mu'annas. However, like head, nose, mouth, which are one in our body, so they are considered as a mudhakkar. So I hope you have understood. And there are 6 other nouns: sama, ard, shams, dar, harb. Harb means war, dar means house, and the final one is nafs. Nafs means self. So these are considered as a mu'annas. What type of mu'annas? Untrue. So if we see here, there is no titanis at the end of these asma. So, but still, it will be considered as a mu'annas because they are exception. So I hope you have understood. Our lecture is completed here. So tomorrow, inshallah, we will explain gems further with examples. So I hope you have understood. So please don't forget like, share, and please subscribe my channel and click on the bell.